Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Super Meat Boy. This is episode 7, and in this episode we're going to finish up the Salt Factory, taking on the boss at the end of the level. But before we get to that, I'd like to grab a bandage that I actually missed in the last episode. It's right here in level 11, Box Tripper. So let's start with that and then we'll move on with the last 5 levels, including the boss. The reason I missed this bandage is because, unlike most things in this game, for this one you kind of have to just wait around, but usually in Super Meat Boy, waiting around results in death. But as you can see right there, there is a break in these which allows you to jump through them, and after you jump through them you can grab the bandage that's just sitting right there. It's a bit tricky, and if you're not waiting around there's no way you're gonna see it, but we grabbed it and we finished the level. So let's move on to the back to the map real quick and move on with level 16, which I believe has our next warp zone and next unlockable character. I think we just have to wait at the beginning here for the warp zone. I think it comes up through this. There it is. So this one's just a waiting game as well. Alright, and here we got Ogmo. Ogmo is actually from a series of platformers called Jumper that were developed in the past by a guy named Matt Thorson. I guess this Matt was known for making incredibly hard platformers, so Ogmo fits pretty well in the Super Meat Boy land. And as you can see, it has a remarkable resemblance to Meat Boy, although Jumper was made well before Meat Boy was. There we go. As you can see, Ogmo's special ability is that he is able to double jump, which will allow us to go back and grab all those bandages we missed in the previous videos, as well as that one warp zone. So, maybe we'll do that in this video too. We'll have a little longer of a video. Hopefully not too long if I can figure this out, but some of these jumps are a little bit difficult, because if you don't time the double jump just right, then you're not making it over. But seems like I'm getting the hang of it. There we go. And we got that one. Now we just gotta not screw this up. I just had to say something. But yeah, I guess in the series of Jumper games, Ogmo's actually an experimental life form who's left abandoned, and it's just a normal platformer, and Ogmo has to go through the levels, and there's something with there's colored light beams everywhere, or something, electricity maybe, but when he runs into him he dies, so that's his main thing. Maybe if we stop running right here we'll be able to do this. There we go. And we only got one more level left and we unlock Ogmo officially. Oh, this one's pretty unique. You have to wall jump and then double jump back all the way up here. I like this level design. There we go. And then just a straight fall, which is more difficult than it looks, but you just gotta straight fall down without using your double jump, because if you have to use your double jump at the end there. And if you don't have it available to you, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it over to Bandage Girl in time. So I was doing a little research on this game, on Super Meat Boy, I mean, and the intro for Chapter 3 that we watched in the last video is actually a... Sorry, I was trying to concentrate there. It's actually a play, you know, their interpretation of the beginning of the Adventures of Lolo, with the way Bandage Girl and Dr. Fetus are in the bubble, and they float away from Meat Boy. Because the story and plot of Adventures of Lolo actually has a similar story of kidnapping and then rescuing. Sorry, I was pausing a lot there. I was trying to concentrate. But there we go. We unlocked Ogmo, which will allow us to go back and grab all of those extra things we missed in the previous videos, but we'll worry about that after I finish the boss if we have enough time. And if not, we'll just wait for the next video. Right here, you can just jump straight over to give you a little bit of advantage time-wise to get those ever-precious A+ rankings. Which, of course, we're going for all of them. Which, once we get to the Dark World, that's going to be pretty entertaining. I'd imagine it's going to cause a lot of headaches for me. But, it'll be, you know, I'll feel accomplished if I do pull it off. Like I said before, I have beat this game completely, so it's not too bad for me. We'll just wait here for that, jump into Bandage Girl, grab the A+, and move on. In this level, we have a little bit of everything. We have the rockets shooting at us, as well as the dissolvable platforms. And, well, we had that, but I panicked a bit, and it screwed everything up on me. But yeah, just a lot of wall jumping in order to get up the Bandage Girl there. Well, first you have to grab the key, and then drop down and grab the other key. And I'm pretty sure I just, yeah, messed myself up there. We would have had this the first time if I didn't panic. Here we go, we got it this time. There we go, with the A+ as well. 318, I actually like this level design. You have the conveyor belt pushing you towards the saw blades. And there's actually a bandage up top in this level that I thought you could only get with a double jump character for a while, but if you just do that, you're able to grab it with Meat Boy. But we also have to grab the A+ ranking, so. But yeah, it's neat how they have you working against the conveyor belts, which screws with your momentum a fair bit. Which, you know, is a pretty good test of your platforming skills. Alright, I really don't like this level. I don't know why, I was just never good at it. I know if you wait here and jump, you can sometimes trick that rocket into knocking out that block for you, which is a good tactic if you're speedrunning. But, I was just never very good at this level, I don't know why. I'm not a big fan of rockets. Alright, and launch right up the Bandage Girl. I didn't have too bad of a time there. Here we got the last level before the boss. And there is a bandage up there. Oh, it looks like we gotta grab a key, which is probably over here. It's right there behind. You can actually hide behind here, so you don't have to avoid that rocket a lot. I didn't know that the first time I played this, and this level actually gave me difficulty. Although it's not that difficult to begin with, but for some reason, it was giving me a lot of problems until I realized that you could hide up there behind there, which is also a very useful tactic. Because if you don't hide up there, things like that happen. Where Bandage Boy gets shot, or Bandage Boy, Meat Boy gets shot right in the face. Alright, grab that, jump back here, hide for a little bit. Right about now, we could probably come back over. And this part's difficult because that rocket likes to come right in there as you're grabbing the key, which makes it a bit tough because if you don't time it just right and get in and out of there real quick, then that rocket's gonna blow your face off, pretty much. Got a little over, jumped a little bit too much there, but we're not doing too bad. Making quick work of this. We made pretty quick work of this chapter. We were done with 16 levels in the very first video, so, well, very first video of the world, which was not bad at all. Well, at least we unlocked or got the A+ ranking, so at least we won't have to worry about that. Once we grab the bandage, then we're set. If you can get in and out of that little area with the key intact, the rest of the level is not too hard. Getting back here and then back again is pretty simple, but the hard part is, like I said, getting in and out of that little area. One thing I can't believe I haven't mentioned yet in any of these videos is the music in this game was made by a guy named Danny Baranowski, and I don't know about you guys, but I think this music is just incredible. And he also does music for a few other games. One that I know of is is The Binding of Isaac, which is also another indie release game. It came out not too long ago, I don't think. I messed up there and accidentally jumped in the Bandage Girl. That might happen a few more times, but I think I have an idea of how to do this time. It seems like if you wait inside of the... If you jump, just wait and jump, that you can avoid the rocket and then make it out before it shoots another one. So, hopefully that'll work for us. Wasting a lot of time here, but that's not a problem. We have all the time in the world. I just don't usually like making long videos. We'll hide back here like the wusses we are for a little bit more. Slide up here, grab this, jump there, and try not to grab Bandage Girl. You know, you never think they'd use Bandage Girl as an obstacle, but it seems like they were trying to do that just here. Just to annoy you. Make it so that you might accidentally run into Bandage Girl, and then you gotta try the level again. Somehow that rocket hit me. I guess the explosion at the end went off and blew me up. But that's alright. Alright, I have a good feeling this time. Which probably means I'm just gonna die again, but... Alright, grab that, jump over. Man, I almost jumped right into that. I panicked again. In case you didn't notice, I tend to do that a lot. When I'm trying at something for a little while and I finally look like I'm about to succeed, I start to panic, and then that causes me to do foolish things, as you've seen the last few times. Alright, we'll jump back here, and I miss a simple jump. But that's okay. We'll get this eventually, I promise. The boss of this level is actually not too hard either, so that shouldn't be a problem. Might not be able to get the extras that I mentioned in the last video, but we should be able to grab them in the 8th video. I'll start off with a few bandages and warp zones, or the bandage and is it one of each, I think? But I'll start with those in the next video, so that we can get those out of the way. I would do them in this video, but I don't really want to have a 20-minute long video or not anything like that. There we go. We're back up here. And then, just a simple couple jumps. Ooh, Bandage Girl. There we go. And we lock Joseph probably? Oh, and here we go. The boss fight of the Salt Factory. This is just a race. You have to make it to the end before he does. Last man standing wins. Or doesn't die, rather. I don't know if you count it as winning, but... Interesting fact, I watched an interview with the creator of this game. The creator and somebody else, and the guy you're fighting here, the boss, is actually just a recording of the creator of the game playing through this level. Obviously, he probably doesn't play through it as fast as he possibly can, because then it would make it insanely hard, but he gives you a good run for your money, and he stops at a few little choice places to let you catch up and make it a little bit easier if you're not the best at this game. So it's not impossible by any means, but it definitely is a difficult boss fight, in my opinion anyway. Well, it's not too difficult, there are easier ones, but I hate that jump right there, because if you don't get right in there, you have to slow down just to make it, and we beat him. Alright, so that's the end of the Salt Factory. In the next level, we're going to move on, or in the next video, we're going to move on to Chapter 4, Hell. We'll also discuss that ending a little bit more. I'm a little bit short of time, or else I would right now. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.